Hey everybody, this is Suoiverp. Welcome back to our Let's Play series, and I'm here with my son. We're going to be going to the Nether today. Don't mind that wandering trader just outside the window. He's not coming with us. We are going to go ancient debris mining. So we're going to get a bunch of wool, a bunch of wood, and make some beds, and then blow them up. What could go wrong? All right, so we're going to hop through our Nether portal and see you on the other side. So here we are down at Y level 15, which is the ideal Y level for doing some bed bombing. And we've got a tunnel dug here. This goes around, I believe, to a Nether fortress. But yeah, this is the right Y level. So let's get started by building some beds. Oh, so before pulling out the fire resistance potions, I started to dig a little room. And we have one death already and the loss of a good sword, unfortunately. So just a reminder, pull out the fire resistance potions before digging a room. So let me pull out this current projects box and do this before digging any further. Oops, lesson learned. Dig, 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 dig. Ooh, yeah. There we go. That's what we're looking for. First ancient debris of today. We have one ooh, there's another one. We have one so far. I'm just digging out a little room, just sort of our staging area that we're going to branch off from. But yeah, we had one other. Ooh, there's another one. Look at that. All right. Okay. Let's dig around a little bit. Just never know. Well, I guess that one was all by itself. That's all right. I don't mind some of this quartz. It's good to have some quartz on hand. Right. At some point, I'd like to move the Nether portal lower. Right now, I think the Y level for the Nether portal is something like 60 on the Nether side, and that's just it's higher than we need it to be. And if we set up, Nether travel to some other parts of the world, which we've not really got much to travel to yet, we've got the uh, what's the stronghold, the place where we go to the end. Other than that, there's not much going on. Um, Okay. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Soul soil, or soul sand, you didn't used to sink into it, and now you sink just a little tiny bit into soul sand. So it kind of makes it make more sense that you travel more slowly on it. But anyway, this will be a good start, and then maybe we'll go off this direction and branch out to the left and the right to do our bombing runs. We'll kind of make a bit of a hallway here. Oh, how wide should we go? Should we make it? This seems a little too big. Maybe we'll just make it like 3 wide. One, two, maybe 2 wide, 4 tall. Trying to remember some of the spawning rules for different mobs because a few of them, like ghasts, you have to have a pretty big open space for them to spawn. But we may come down and spawn proof by adding some slabs to the floor. And the less space that we have already taken up so the less space that we've exposed by keeping a somewhat narrow hallway, the better. But don't want just a one wide tunnel. This will give us a little bit more room and it'll feel less claustrophobic. All right, we're gonna keep digging out for a little bit. Bring you back in a while. Okay, so let's take these planks and turn them into beds. Have enough for 42 beds. That should be plenty. I want to spread these across. Yeah, like that. And like this. Bam. Okay. Let's do that again. And like so. And that's going to be more beds than we can hold. That's what this is for. Now we have nearly a shulker box full of beds. And yeah, shulker box full plus 5. And then toss these back in here. And then we still have, we could do that twice more plus a little extra. All right, you ready? Let's drink our potions and then we can get moving. All right. Oh, skeletons. Okay, let me get the sword out. Coming on your left here. Oh, don't hit me. Might have been that. I think that was the skeleton. All right. Yeah, as I said, we did not mob proof this area, but here we go. So let me grab a couple blocks here because I think if I put blocks at my feet, that will help. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there, stick a bed down there, and here we go. Look, wow, goodness gracious, that's a lot of fire. Got some lava, and yeah, so rinse and repeat. We'll just do this a few times, quite a few times, hopefully. And we're back from our bed bombing. In this shulker box, we've got quite a lot of gold nuggets that we've turned into some gold blocks and gold ingots and nether quartz and some gravel. In this one, we've got all the netherrack, quite a bit of that. And since I'm using the silk touch pickaxe, we've got nether gold ore and nether quartz ore, which we can bust up and or smelt the gold ore directly because that'll give us an ingot each, and bust up the nether quartz ore. A little bit of blackstone, a little bit of soul sand, and the real grand reveal, we have 24 pieces of ancient debris. And we didn't use all the beds because we ran out of our potions of fire resistance. So I guess next time we'll need more fire resistance potions relative to the number of beds we've got because we only used less than a third of the beds. We did use an entire shulker box full plus a few, but it wasn't even all of the beds that we crafted. So that has turned out pretty well. I think the ancient debris count of 24 is more than enough for now. Maybe we'll carry on another day getting some more, but for now, that's pretty great. Very exciting, very exciting. And now we have enough gold as well. That was the other thing. I had, I don't know, maybe a block and a few ingots of gold, so we wouldn't have been able to create the netherite from those ancient debris. We were talking about maybe building a gold farm at some point, but that's a pretty big project, and for now we won't have to because we've got enough gold to handle our ancient debris needs for creating netherite and upgrading our tools and such. So, yay, successful trip to the nether. Thank you to my special guest for helping me out today. I had to fix the super smelter. There's a block that was sitting right above that should be a stair instead of a solid block. This red nether brick was making it so we couldn't open the chest. But now we're going to smelt a bunch of items that we had over in just in the storage building, plus the gold ore that we got, a little bit of fish that we already had, a little bit of gold that we already had, and our 24-inch debris. So please, good sir, toss all of that into our chest here. And as you'll see, whoopsie, down here, this is starting to fill up. Actually, if you want, you could even throw it directly into this minecart with chest down here, and it'll fill up really fast. And we're going to send it back and forth, and we've got quite a few furnaces. I think we said, what was it, 27? Yeah, 27. 3 rows of 9 in our little guy over here, all full of lava. And our overflow is filling up as well, and the cauldrons are refilling. So if we send this, it will in fact come back full because we already have 5 lava buckets in each hopper behind each furnace. So when that returns, it will not have dropped off any buckets. So this is all fueled up to capacity and we're ready for it to run. And yeah, this looks great. Oh, sent it off. There it goes. Oh, that's just so satisfying seeing all of that run. and the minecart running up top. It goes back and forth, back and forth. This is the way a super smelter should be. Look at that. Oh, we have the lava buckets that have been emptying out from the furnaces as they've been using them and refilling it with the extras. So there, we've got our 27, and we can toss those back over in our barrel right there. Plenty of space for filling up extra lava buckets. And in fact, we're going to use the lever instead of the instead of the button on this one, because that way it'll continue going back and forth until it's done. And we're going to take our netherite scrap, combine it with our uh, gold that we are smelting down, and we'll have some netherite ingots. Postscript, we came back to the Nether to continue the hunt for ancient debris. Got a bunch of other random blocks along the way. Countered a couple Endermen, hence the Ender Pearls, bunch of Netherrack, and 25 more ancient debris. So we did even the second time around. Used up basically almost all of the potions of fire. And so we've got lots of beds left. Now what we're short on is the magma cream to make more potions of fire resistance. So that's the only in our way, but there we go. So that's worth another 6 ingot. And in fact, we split the first batch. Oh yeah. So I do still have a few more potions, but we've run out of time. So we've got enough to have 3 netherite ingots each from the first go round, and we can go back again and get 3 more each from the second go round. So altogether, I don't know where he went, but altogether a successful trip to the Nether. All right, time to put that netherite to good use. We've got some tools and some armor that it's time to enchant. So what do we have? Well, we'll go into our smithing table here, and we're going to start with the helmet, our hat of wonder, respiration 3, mending Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, Aqua Affinity 1. Level 1 Aqua Affinity is the only level, so this is the best hat we're going to get. And there we go. Put that on there. Let's do our shoes next. Those are, I believe, the best shoes that we're going to be able to make. Right? We've got Mending, Unbreaking 3, Depth Strider 3, Protection 4, Feather Falling 4. We could put Frostwalker, but we wouldn't be able to have Depth Strider, and I like the ability to move in the water more easily. So we're going to keep those. Then our Silk Touch pickaxe, which is the most used pickaxe by pretty far, it has Silk Touch, and then our 3 other pick enchantments: Unbreaking 3, Mending 5, Efficiency 5, and Mending. Right. Then the variation of it that's just Fortune instead, which especially like that one for the deep slate layers, and then when we're breaking up the blocks that we're silk touching, that's super useful. And then our axe, we've got Mending, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 5. I might want to put Smite on this one, but we don't have that right now, so we're just gonna go as is. And then our shovel, Faithful Scooper, Silk Touch, Mending, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. Yeah, I don't know how that one could get any better. That's a pretty great shovel right there. So that's what we're gonna do. That's all 6 ingots, netherite ingots used. We do have a pretty great sword, although I don't use it a ton. And if I put what did I just say? The other enchantment on the axe, the one for the undead one, smite. Yeah, smite on the axe, then that would be even better. And then the pants are good. I definitely want to get netherite on those, but I don't even have a chest plate right here because I'm usually wearing the elytra. You can't put netherite on those, and you can't put netherite on a shield. So these are ineligible. And then the chest plate I just don't wear very much because I'm constantly wearing the elytra. So I'm gonna hold off on a chest plate for probably the very last thing, and we'll go ancient debris mining some other time and get enough to take care of these other items. But for now, that's a pretty great set of gear. So we can get all kitted out here. All right. This is phenomenal. And woohoo, shiny. Love it, love it. Enjoyed the ancient debris bed bombing. The mining down in the Nether was a lot of fun. Hadn't done much of that previously, so it was an enjoyable venture to go on. Highly recommend it if you've not tried it. Uh, I don't know that it's a ton more efficient than just going around, especially if you have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, just going around, you know, blasting out big areas without explosions, just mining them by hand. But even if it's not much more efficient, it's pretty fun. And I especially had fun tag teaming it with my son, so it was a good collaborative effort. And like I said, recommend trying it out sometime if it's something that you haven't yet tried. And if you do try it, or you do have experience already trying it, and you have tips for ways that we could have done it differently or better, please leave those down in the comments. If you think there's a better way of going about it, maybe Y level 15 is not the best Y level, definitely leave that suggestion as well. Uh, Open to learning, constantly learning new things about the game, and looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you for tuning in. This is a little bit shorter episode today just because we did kind of truncate some of the bed bombing into a little shorter montage, but yeah, I think that'll wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one where we will be working on our Iron Farm trading hall downstairs and getting that a bit more decorated and sorted. Right now, it's a bit of a mess. Everybody all running around like crazy, and a little bit hard to find the specific villager that we want to trade with whenever we go down there. So we'll get that much more organized next time. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope that you have a good day, and until next time, take care. Suoiverp out.